Hey, what's up you guys? It's me, Mary Melody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here on Creative, and this is a world that I shared as a first video, but I never got to really show around because it was my very first video and it was horrible because it was very laggy because I was using a different video recording system. So now here I am for you, and I am on what I call the Rainbow Bridge. And the reason why I haven't done a proper introduction to this video in so long is because I had lost this world for a while, and so I hadn't been able to play it. But just last night I got it back, so I decided I wanted to make a video on it and show you a tour of everything. This video may have to be split in half, I don't know, maybe half an hour. So, because this is a pretty big land and I made a lot of things on here. So this front view is my house. Oops, and that's a roller coaster. But this front view is my house, and if you're wondering why I have all of these on top of here, is because for New Year's I had a big sign here that said 2016, and I made a fireworks. So this is basically a big clock, and it would set off all the fireworks at different times and go in a circle, and just circulate around and circulate around until all of the fireworks were gone. And so yeah, but let's go ahead and just show you a tour on the inside. So this is what you see when you first get in. I have this decoration with the stairs and then this fountain in the middle, and over here I have the dog room. So I have all the dogs here, and I'll tell you all their names. I have Felix, Trip, Stan, Misty, Ipokani, and Kopi. And two of these dogs, Ipokani and Kopi, I had the idea of using the names from Think Noodles dogs because I really like those names. And then Misty is a dog that my sister has in real life. And then Stan and Felix are ones that I just like the names of for a dog. And then Trip is a dog that I used to have in real life, but he didn't look like that dog. So the other door is just the dog room. So, and then over here I have my study room, and I just use pistons as a table and everything, and then lots of pictures. I forgot I put so many pictures in here. But in one of these pictures is, oops, it's on the right side, is the enchantment room. So I just made neutral room, lava is light, and then 2 enchantment tables, and that's what I have inside here. And I didn't have anything else. And then I had these. They're supposed to be mermaid tails, and they are inspired by a book that I write on a website called Wattpad. If you guys have heard of it, I have a book on there called The Accidental Mermaid. And I'll put the link to it below. It's a book that I really worked hard on, and it is completely done and published, and it is my most famous book, and I really appreciate all the people that have read it because I worked so hard on that book, and knowing that it had a lot of, oops, sorry, that was my phone. Knowing that it had a lot of recognition, and that it got really famous, made me really happy. And so I'm really proud of that book. And this one was for my 2 friends, and we're the main characters. And then this one is me. So pretty sure you've heard Invader say in a video before that my name is Angelique, and my real name is Angelique, so you guys will already know that now. But what I have on both of these sides is right here. I have it so that it blends in. And I have nothing back here really so far, but this is a pet selector, and just like a random hot tub. I don't know why I have just random stuff here, but I do. And then over here I have this button, which drops you down into this underground thing. Since it is a flat land, it was hard to just like, make it under here, but I made it work. And I also made it reflecting on the other side, with the ice method, even though you're not able to see yourself. So I just say that like pretend you're a vampire. And this is empty, and I plan to expand it, but I just do not know where. This is by a staircase that I have, as you can see through it. If I had the resource pack that I had, then the leaves would be thicker, but I don't have it, unfortunately. And then this just opens it back up again. So let's go ahead and go back. Let's go up the staircase now. And this glass, it just shows where we were just at. And here, I have nothing, just banners as decorations. And then here is where I have some tables, and I have this little living room seating area. I know it's such a bright carpet, but I don't care, I like it. And I have just like a little TV. I have like one of those water cooler jug things. And I don't know what I think they're like water coolers. And then have a big table, and I used these as cups, and I have cake in the middle, and bar seats, and then just a little thing for the kitchen as I use some stuff. And I made a fridge, cupboards, sink, cooking area, and microwave, and everything that you could think of to put in a kitchen. And this does lead outside. And then another little secret thing is once you go through here, you can see the whole view of everything else that's around here. My lighthouse, my village, my parkour area over there, and then there's poppies over there, but you guys will see what they are after I show you the house. And in here again, I just have this little room. We're able to close it with the button right here, but I call it my Harry Potter room because of how small it is. And whenever I play this in survival, I have slime here because what I like to do from the top of the stairs here is I like to jump down once I get right here, and so I go like this. I can just bounce, even though I do get a little bit of fall damage, but I don't care. And then this is my bedroom over here. And first, I'll show you these. You have little entrances to go over here, and I have my pixel art over there with the guitar, and you were able to see it. But that's it. Oh, here it is. You see it in the corner on the right with the treble clef and bass clef making the shape of a heart, and then you were able to see that over here. But this is actually the first thing I built inside of this world. It was a horse stable, and that's all that was it. And then I'm like, you know what, I want to make a house, so I decided to scoot my house over, and I decided to make it. And I just made this front part here and this back part here. I made it probably in about it took me at least 1 day to build it, without including all the decorations inside and everything, minus the anvils as for the staircase decorations. But overall, this took 1 day to finish, and this probably took about 2 hours to finish. And so yeah. And then over here is my bedroom. I have a cross in here to signify my religion, and I just have chests with a whole bunch of stuff inside of it. Like, I use these, I don't know why. I have a bunch of crap in here that I have no idea why I have it. And then even on the reflecting bedroom side over there, that was like a little family bed, so like that is a bunk bed right there. And the beacons for my rainbow bridge. And then I have this little window where you're not able to jump out, but this one, I use it as easy access to fly out and stuff like this, and just to drop back inside of here when I am out doing something. And I have the water vader so that I could get up to the second story right here, which with the resource pack that I had, the Think Noodles one, this looked like a Mac computer screen. So that was perfect because that's what a computer that I have. And this is a map of everything that I have built. So this is another village that I found not too far from this village. This village was originally this little square right here that I'm circling around, but I built on this big square here because I just wanted to expand the village and see if the villagers would also live in here. So this little area right here, these houses stuff, I built that. And everything else I built, of course. And this is the house, my tree house that I have. and then the whole white line going around is my roller coaster that I built with my sister. And that's a church that I used to go to. There's the house, my end portal room, my pixel art, and the poppies that you saw were all right here. And that is this is going to be my own version of the Emerald City from Wizard of Oz, because I really liked how it looked, and so I wanted to recreate it myself. And everything comes out to meet in the center here with the Rainbow Bridge, and this is just an empty room that Dante was working on when he came over to my house once that we were playing. And this is still an empty room. I still don't know what to do for it. And over here is a bedroom that I'm considering moving my stuff into, because I really like this bedroom. I have a little living room area, bedroom, dining area, and everything, and also has a walkout, staying the same. And oh, look at the village. What is that? Oh, it's a horse. Yeah, so there's my village, and yeah. And then there's also a room up top here, so we'll go up the stairs. I'm calling this the banner room, and what this is stuff that I've made and used throughout my world here, except for these two. And this one, I put all the names. I decided this whole room, all the walls are going to be covered with banners, and eventually I'm going to have aisles going through here that have banners to show and what their design is. So this one I used for these three. I used for a tree house that you guys saw on the map that has a pool. And what it is, it's inspired by Elphaba and Glinda from Wicked, the musical. And I made a tree house that specialized that was inspired by Elphaba and Glinda. And so that's why I made these banners to decorate it. I made these banners for my book. I made these ones just to decorate. And then I just did these ones for fun, and I figured out how to do a turtle, and I figured out how to do Ariel's tail. And because Ariel is my favorite Disney princess. And then again, view from the room, balcony you could fly out of. Well, since we're here, let's just drop down. And then we'll fly. Actually, we'll just fly up to here. So this, I call it the bedroom, and I mean that literally because it has a whole bunch of beds on it. And I just did this one for fun, and when my sister first walked into here, she was like, "What the heck did you do?" I'm like, "I put beds. It's a bedroom." And she's like, "You dork." But whatever, I don't care. I see here's the treehouse, and since that's basically the entire house, my main house, I just wanted to give you a tour of the main house first, and then everything else I'm just gonna go over and show you. So this is my end portal room. I made it all the way down to the bottom that it could go, and I just put beacons around here, and then the end portal. Here's the church that I was working on building that was a replica of the church that I used to go to. And then here is a garage. Here's the tree house, and all of the other stuff around the world I will give you a tour of later. Here's the tree house, and then this is going to be this leads to the staircases. And then this is going to be a garden. And here's my parkour. You have to do the parkour to ride the roller coaster ride. So once you go over here, here's a chest full of minecarts. And then if you're in survival, which my friends mostly will be in, unless I put them in creative, you get the minecart and you just take off. And it goes all around my world and shows everything. And this over here, at the end of this, is my nether portal. It's the first one that I built. And here's the village. Like I said, the village only stopped right here, past this house. And I built everything after that. So I built a big, huge barn that has every single kind of animal, even Jeb, the color-changing sheep, and also Dinnerbone, who's upside down there. So I had every animal. Oh, see, yeah, I do. Every animal upside down, one of each. I don't know where the chicken is at. But, yeah, and then I have all the animals. I still don't know how Elmer got inside of there. He got inside of the rabbit cage again. But this is the barn. I have a big little like corral type thing to run the horses around and practice jumping. And this area I haven't built in yet, but I just put those because moms kept spawning when I switched it off of peaceful. And here is the village part that I built on. I built on this big house and that house. Tried to make it look and blend in with the houses here. But even though I made these ones a bit bigger, and I made the farm bigger, and so that's that. And then I have these little dock thing that leads to a railroad that goes all the way to the other villages. And over here, where this beacon is at, I have my lighthouse, and then I have my beginning of my Emerald City, which I still need to continue working on. But I really love this place because I just work really hard on it, and I love it. And my roller coaster ride goes underneath right there and just barely misses this little thing right here. And so over here is the first thing that I built, which is my old horse stables. And then pixel art is all over here. I have a Hylian shield from Zelda. I have a watermelon slice and the Zelda logo crest, a poison bottle, Link himself. This was the beginning of Jack Skellington, cherries, Superman logo, Yin Yang, R2D2, and the beginning of a pixelated cartoon Ariel. And then I had Hello Kitty, and I have a Minion. And then of course my Treble Clef, which has parkour in it. I put glass so that way it would have parkour. And I remember doing it in survival, and I fell and died a couple times, but it's fun. And then I have parkour going along the guitar, going all the way up its neck. And then I also have this little forest that I built just for fun, where it has I know it's going to be really loud because it changed the sounds in 1.9. And so the sound for the lava is really loud now. Oh wait, oh yeah, because it was, I had a campfire, but since I used this in an earlier version and I just started using this in 1.10, I think the armor stands disappeared, so I'm gonna have to rebuild those. But I had a campfire, and in here I had a cool resource pack, and it was Nightmare Before Christmas themed. So I had an Enderman because they looked like Jack Skellington, and I had a zombie because they looked like Sally. And I had them inside there. And see, this is still under construction here. But let's see. Let's just follow this. And I have another thing that I was building new on here. This railroad track is really long. It took me a long time to finish. This breaks off because it goes to the second village. Actually, this is considered the second village, even though it's further away. But that's the third village because I found that one last. So I was flying over back there that way, and I flew into this village over here. So this village, I just put torches, or my sister put torches, which is going to be a mess to take over, or get rid of. But over here, in between the villages, I started building a castle. So this took a long time to build, and nothing is decorated inside yet. But so let's just show you a quick glance inside. You just have the glass up here, and then see just nothing yet. And I was still working on it, but I feel really accomplished already for just having all of this. I'll just show you a flyover. I am going to continue building this, and as you can see, I still had some oval shapes to build, but this is what I have so far of that. And oh, look at the sun rising. And then I have just a third village here with a whole bunch of villagers because my sister started putting spawn eggs of villagers all over. And see, this village isn't that far from the first one, so you just keep going this way and it's right here. See, you can still see it. And I didn't know that until I was here and I was looking over and I saw it. And I think that's it for this. I didn't really show you a good view of the treehouse, so we'll go to the treehouse right now. Here's the treehouse, Elphaba and Galinda inspired. See the witch hat, Elphaba's hat, and yep. And then I have a pool here. This is the only place that I have a pool. And it gets deeper gradually. And I think that's pretty much it. Um, like I said, I will show you. Well, I have a giant creeper here, but I also have this trap here. Oop. There we go. You go in and you have this lava, and then you flaming arrows, and you go through here, and you start the parkour for the guitar, and then once you get to the top, you jump to the bottom right here. But yeah, I think that's basically all, and I'll just give you a flyover of the house. And I will start building in this world again, even though I do have some things already that I am building inside of an alternate creative world. But I guess I will just end the episode here. So thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this little episode of me reintroducing my world, because this world I worked really hard on, and I really just wanted to share it with you guys, and also start using this world again normally like I used to, because this is the only creative world that I had. So thanks for watching, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this little episode and just me giving you a tour of my house that I worked really hard on. And please don't forget to like and comment on this video and subscribe. Yeah. Bye guys, see you later.